Hello, this is Mr. J of the Fish Farming TV. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to make some estimate for you about how you can capture your 1,000 catfish to make profit. This is basically how to make money on your stock, maybe on your catfish. The reason of making this video is that the price of feed and everything keep changing every time, and the situation of things at hand now, that everything is not stable. So you have to use this calculation for you to make profit in your business. It doesn't necessarily mean if you are capturing a fish, you go and stock what you cannot capture. It will not benefit you anything. So it's better for you to stock what you can capture. It's very, very important. Don't pack fish into your pond. At the end of the day, you cannot capture them. So I'm doing this estimate because some people, for you to know what you are doing, you will have to use like 1,000, like for it. We are using 1,000 pieces to do this calculation. Let's use it as a case to study. Understand? Let's just use 1,000 because if your farm is very large, maybe you have 1,000, you have 100,000 fish, 50,000 fish. You just use this 1,000 fish to multiply what you are doing, so that you know the profit that you are supposed to be making at the end of your culturing period. Or if you are doing less than 1,000, let me assume if you are doing 5,000, if you are doing like 500, just divide this estimate that I'm showing you, divide it by 2. When you divide it by 2, you will get the actual amount that you can use to capture 500 fish. The same thing with 1,000 fish, and the same thing with 100,000. If you are capturing 100,000, multiply this estimate by 100. So that is how it works. So I always give you this update every time I find out that the price of fish feed have changed. Understand? So use it and you will make profit. And this is how to make money. If not, if you don't follow this, you will have to be having some challenges if you want to culture, because you will not know exactly your benefit and everything. At the end of the day, you find out that you are running into loss because you did not follow the proper procedure. That's why some farmer will tell you that there is no profit in catfish, because some of them will go and stock like 5,000 catfish and they will feed them with feed that is supposed to be fed to 1,000 catfish. They will use it and feed 5,000. At the end of the day, the fish will not do well. And there's other factors. Again, make sure that you stock a very good stock. So please, if you want to know all the things that I'm going to say about this, don't skip this video. Watch this video to the end so that you will get the inside of what I'm trying to say. Now, things to consider before stocking your before stocking your pond. There are some things that you need to consider before stocking your pond. Number one, if you are a beginner, you need good seed. Don't buy fish that is not good. They have runs in a farm. Do you understand? So if you are buying fish, make sure that the fish that you are buying are good stock. Don't just go and buy random fish. Do you understand? Because by the time you buy the fish that is not good, when you stock them, you find out that they will not do well after feeding them. You run into loss. The next one there is stocking density. Don't overstock your pond. If you know that your pond can carry only 1,000 fish, stock 1,000. Don't go and stock like 2 or 3 or 4,000 inside a particular pond. They will not do well. If you like feed them well, they will not do well. So mind the kind of thing, the size of fish you stock in a particular pond. Do you understand? And the next one that we have there is a financial capacity. Like what I said before, if you are not financially capable, make sure that you stock what you can actually capture. Don't overstock your pond. At the end of the day, you cannot feed them well. If not, you run into loss. Another thing we have there is the availability of water. Make sure that you have water in your pond. Water should be available in your farm 24/7 because of any emergency change of water. You don't go and buy water to capture fish. If you don't have a bubble, sunk one, or a well water. So anyone, there is need for water or from the stream. So you have to make water available in your farm. Another one is a good management practice. So if you learn how to manage a catfish, it's very, very important, because if you don't know how to manage a catfish, that is where the problem is. So learn how to manage a catfish and know when to take action in your farm to avoid losses. So it's very, very important. If you don't know how to do it, do some research about it, or check my channel. You'll see some aspect of management of catfish that we'll have in our channel. So another thing there is a cost of catfish juvenile. Let's go properly into it. So as it is now, a juvenile now is sold for 17 naira. So we are using 1,000 pieces of catfish as a case study, because some people on my previous video, they'll be saying, I cannot capture 1,000. That is not what I mean. We are using 1,000 as a case study so that every person can understand what we are doing. You can capture any amount you want. Just multiply this estimate with what you are doing, or divide it with what you are doing. Then you get the actual money that you are spending on your catfish. Because some people don't know, they are just capturing fish, but they don't know how to put all these things together. So I'm giving you this thing so that you can actually know what you are doing. So the cost of catfish juvenile, you have a 70 naira per one. So as we are stocking 1,000, normally sometimes we do have mortality in our pond, so we have to buy 1,200 juvenile fish at the rate of 70 naira per one. So the weight, actually the actual weight at that time, they are 10 grams, understand? So the total price of the 1,200 juvenile will cost you 84,000 as of today that I'm making this video. So after that, you have to consider the cost of feeding the 1,000 juvenile. So we'll start with you buy like 4 bags of 2 mm. The price of feed keep going up every time. So when buying 4 bags of 2 mm, 4 bags of 2 mm, which is a 45% crude protein CP at the rate of 31,100 naira. So the total of that price is 124,400. Before, when we started all this thing, you know how things be before. If you are into farming before, you know that a bag of 2 mm before, we are buying it at the rate of, let me say, 5,000 naira then. So as you can see, things have really changed. So you have to adapt and know how to manage this thing. So that's why I'm making all these videos. So now 4 bags will cost you 124,400 for that 2 mm. And again, you have to buy 11 bags of 3 mm feed, which is 45 crude protein, which is 26,750. That's the current price today, which will give you 294,250 as of today. So the next one that you will buy there is 30 bags of 4 mm feed, 42% crude protein, 25,400. That's what they're selling it. Then the total will become 762,000 naira. That is what it will be. And the next feed that you will buy there is 20 bags of 6 mm feed, which is 23,800, giving you 476,000 naira. So that is what you will have. So the total number of feed that you will give to this fish is around 65 bags, and each bag of that feed is 40. Each bag of that feed is 15 kg content for a bag. Understand? So 65 bags times 15 kg of one of the bag will give you 975 kg of feed that you are going to feed to that 1,000 fish. And you know now this estimate that you are seeing here, how to feed them is this: you give them, for instance, for that 4 bags of 2 mm feed, after feeding them with that fish, immediately it finish, you start with the second stage, which is the 11 bag. After that one finish, start with this 30 bags. After that one finishes, you start with the next one. Fish is all you cannot say that this fish will consume this amount of feed at this particular time. It is not possible. The reason is that sometimes temperature and the weather and everything can affect how the fish can consume their food. Do you understand? So I cannot actually tell you when they will finish it and when they will not finish it. But this culturing period will last from 3 months, from a month to 3-4 months. Understand? Yeah, you will get what you are looking for. If your fish are healthy at 4 months, you start seeing 1 kg and above. If they are very, very healthy and good seed, you will see 1 kg and above. Before the end of the consumption of this feed, you will have, all of them must have turned 1 kg and above. So, but we are using 1 kg as an example. Understand that all your fish will attend 1 kg with good seed. Please don't go and buy fish that is not good. Go to a trusted farm. Do you know that all these breeders, that's why I always say, learn how to breed your catfish on your own, then you stock the best one. Some of them will do hatching. After hatching production, they will set the first stage from that same parents that produce them. They'll set the first stage, set the second stage, set the third stage after sorting. The last stage, you will not even know. When you come, you will see them as juvenile. You also see them as fingerlings. You go and buy them and stock. You will feed and feed and feed and feed and feed. They are not growing. They will finish your feed and you run into loss. So learn how to culture catfish. Learn how to produce your own catfish. It's very, very important. And what we have there again is the total cost of the fish feed that you use in culturing this 1,000 feed. The total cost of this thing will give you around 1,656,650 as of today. This is because of how things are today. Before, you don't use such amount of money to culture this kind of fish. So fish farming now is capital intensive. Make sure that you culture what you can do, what you can culture. Make sure you put in your farm what you can culture. Some big guys, they can do more than 100,000, 50,000, 1 million fish in their farm because they are capable. If you are not capable, just choose what you can do. It's very, very profitable. No matter the amount of fish you culture in your farm, you still make profit if you follow this management practice. You understand? So this is just how to make money that I'm telling you in catfish. If you don't learn how to make this money on catfish, you will run into loss. So learn how to make this money on catfish. Then the operating cost for this 21 weeks maximum. Your fish must finish this feed before 21 weeks. But if they are very, very healthy, they will finish this feed before 21 weeks. Before 4 months, they have finished the feed and they will do well. Sometimes fish do get sick, so you have to take that in consideration. So it may take longer period for them to get to what you want. So now the operating cost of this fish is this. Pumping of water, you have to keep 150,000 for pumping of water in your farm, whether electricity or generator, whichever way. I don't know, but keep 150,000. Another one there is miscellaneous. You have to keep 20,000 naira for miscellaneous. So you don't know what will come up. So you keep 20,000 for it. Then logistic costs, keep 30,000 for logistic costs. Another one is medication. Keep 20,000 naira for medication. Some use a natural thing to treat their fish. You can also buy some vitamin and all that. Just keep 20,000 for that. Then the salary, keep 80,000. Just for 1,000 fish. Because if you are culturing more than 1,000, if you are catching more than 1,000, maybe a big farm, you don't keep 80,000. I'm using this thing just for estimate for 1,000 fish. So for that 3, 4, 5 months, keep this 80,000 for that person for that period of time. Do you understand? But you can do it on your own. If it's a backyard fish farming, you can actually do this thing on your own. So, but if it's a farm, I know that you will capture more than 1,000, maybe 10,000, 20,000 fish. You know what you'll be paying that person. You will have to calculate this money to that amount of time. If you are catching like 10,000, you have to pay your work at least 20 or 30,000. So that is it. So the salary is 80,000 for that period of time. Then the sum is 300,000 naira. You have to keep 300,000 naira for the cost of operating this thing. And again, this total production cost, let's start calculating it now. The total production cost of this thing is cost of catfish juvenile we bought at, sorry, this is a mistake, 72,000. Now again, we have to consider the cost of production now. So the cost of production we had earlier is this. I'm trying to calculate it for you now. So the cost of production of juvenile, the cost of production, that is the cost of catfish juvenile that we bought before was 84,000 naira. So then you have the cost of 65 bags of feed that we bought earlier, which is around 1,656,650. That's the cost of feed, fish feed that we bought. Then the operating cost is 300,000. Look at it, 300,000. And now we have to add up this thing now to know our production cost. So adding the total production cost is 84,000 plus 1,656,650 plus 300,000. When you add up these things now, you know that the production cost that you are having now is 2,040,650 naira. This is the production cost for 1,000 pieces of catfish. This is not play. You have to be serious with the business. If not, there'll be a problem. You have to make a proper calculation. Not every person will give you this calculation. I'm giving it to you free of charge so that you will know what you are doing if you are entering into catfish business. So to capture 1,000 fish, you have to keep 2,040,650 for 1,000 catfish. You are going to make profit too, but it's capital intensive. So another thing that we have there is the mortality. You cannot, if you are calculating this thing, the mortality will not be left behind. You have to add the mortality because normally if you are capturing fish, you must have mortality. Some will die. So we normally use 14% mortality for any amount of fish that you are capturing. Just use 14%. It's not that the 14% will die you. Sometimes they doesn't die. Understand? Sometimes you don't have such mortality. Sometimes you have a few mortality, but we must use 14% in case if something like that happens. So 14% of 1,200 fishes is around 68 pieces of fish out of 1,200, which is the mortality. The mortality in this 1,200 is 168. So the total fish now that we have minus the mortality, which is 1,200 fishes minus 185 fish that we have that is dead, that will be dead. Actually, sometimes they doesn't die up to that amount, so we must use it. So the total fish that you left now is the remaining fish that you have now is 1,032 pieces of fish. That is what you have left in your farm when you are calculating this thing. So at the end of the calculation, at the end of this thing, you will now estimate the yield, what you have. Then expected biomass is 1 kg. We are expecting to attain 1 kg fish. We want to get 1 kg fish in this our practical that we are doing. This calculation. So we need 1 kg fish. That is why we are calculating this thing. But you may have more than 1 kg. So the quantity of fish left after we remove our mortality is 1,032 pieces of fish. That is what we have left. Look at it here. Then so now let's check. We are multiplying this 1032 times 1 kg that we have to know actually how many kg that we can have in our farm. So 1 kg times 1032 pieces of fish will now have 1,032 kg weight gain. Do you understand? If you have 1 kg into 1,000 in your farm, then multiply it with the how many pieces you have. You understand? You have the gain, the weight they have. So now the weight now that we have here is 1,032 kg weight. That is what we have in our farm after capturing 1,000 catfish. Now the selling period have come. So I have to sell this fish now to know if we are making profit or not. Please, if this is the first time that you are seeing our video, please try and follow us, like our video, comment, and we'll attend to it. And please turn on the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell so that you can have my update whenever I post video. And if you're having value for this video, please recommend it to other farmers. That is how you support us. So selling of the fish is this at the selling price of 2,900 per kg of fish. Do you understand? If you are selling this fish for 2,900, is okay. Understand? Some people are selling 3,500 per kg of that size. So you have they don't allow any person to deceive you to sell your fish to them on a lower price, because if you check the price of fish feed in the market, you know that this thing is not play. You understand? All these all these people that is buying your feed that will want to come and steal from you. Some of those people that used to buy fish, they will come to your farm trying to deceive you to collect your fish and pay you a little money. Maybe you are desperate to sell. Understand? Look for buyers before your fish, before the end of the culturing period. Make sure that you have gotten buyers that will buy off your fish. Do you understand? So we are selling at 2,900. Other people are saying 3,500. Understand? The minimum you can sell is 3,500. But as it is now, in my area now, we are selling 2,900 for that size. What you get 2,500 is all those 500 grams, 700 grams. You get 2,500 per kg. But for this 1,000 1 kg that we have and above, 2,900. But if your fish is very big, like 2 kg, you'll be looking at 3,500 per kg. So, but I'm using 2,900 as this calculation on this calculation now. So, at the selling price of 2,900 per kg of fish, multiply by the total weight of the catfish, which is 1,032 kg. Our fish in the farm now is 1,032 kg. We'll have to multiply with this money that we are selling per kg. So 2,900 times 1,032 kg of fish. When you multiply it, you will get the total sale of 3,01,500. That is what you will get after selling this fish, this 1,000 pieces of catfish, if all of them attend 1 kg. For you to achieve this, make sure you stock, good seed. You need good seed in your farm for you to get this thing. Don't go and buy random fish, or make sure you trust their supplier of fish that they are giving you good seed for you to stock to avoid loss. So that's the most important thing. Your seed should be original, not runs. So you will have 3,01,500. That's what you will have. 3,001,500. That is what you get after selling 1,000 fish. So we have to check if we really make profit in this thing. So how to check their profit is this: you calculate the sales that you made minus the total production cost. So we have to minus this total production cost from the sale that we make, which is 3,15,000 minus the production cost. Our production cost is 2,040,650. When you multiply it, when you minus this thing, you will now know the profit. So our profit now is this. We made a profit of 960,5850. This is with proper management for you to achieve this. So at the end of the day, if you're able to sell your fish 2,500, you will still make profit of about over 500,000. If you also sell at 1,600, you still make profit. If you also sell at 2,900, you also make profit. If you can sell above, you still make profit. So this is how it works. Please, if you are getting value for this video, please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and share to other people that may need this information. Thank you for watching. I remain your number one. I remain your only Mr. J of the Fish Farming TV. Thank you for watching. Bye.